Hey everybody, I'm just waiting for people to join. I'm a little broken tonight as I'm getting off of work. I get news of a shooting and children are involved. Uh, Even when I heard about 8-year-old Brian, it didn't move me like tonight did. I mean, I was moved, but tonight it just hit different. And I just can't contain myself to be quiet. Y'all, I need to understand what's going on. I need to understand, what do y'all understand? What part of this do y'all not take serious? Why is this continuing to happen? Why are we continuing to allow it to happen? Man, I'm just so heartbroken. I'm just so heartbroken, man. It's like we have a group. Me and Charity and a couple other mothers are in a group. And we confide in each other and we encourage each other and we help each other, in this group. A group full of mothers who have lost their kids due to gun violence. And in this group tonight, we get the news about the babies being shot. I don't know the baby's condition. One minute I heard in critical, one minute I heard his baby died, and I don't know, but what I do know, this stuff hurts. What I do know, this stuff isn't fair, y'all. I'm literally just getting over a freaking panic attack, because all I could think about is the night that my baby and my nephew were shot and killed, y'all. Like, this ain't fair. Why is it continuing to happen? How come this city is so numb to this? What does it take for somebody to make something happen? What does it take for something to change? What does it take for somebody to say, hey, don't do that, hey, stop that? Like, why do they think that's gangster to shoot up a house knowingly or unknowingly that there's babies in there, man? Like, how are y'all comfortable? How are y'all okay with that? How can y'all even sleep at night? Like, I literally struggle every night with sleep because I'm thinking to myself, like, why my family? Why my baby? Why my nephew? I don't understand how people can just sit around and be okay with this. I don't. 2 kids. Thank you, Thurman. Do you know the condition of those babies? Because I don't. And the only thing I can think of tonight, first thing that came to mind was, where is that mother at? Because all I wanted to do was be by her side. I don't know her. I don't know her name. I don't know anything about her. But what I do know is her pain. I know her hurt. I don't know the right word. There's no right words. There's none. There's nothing Aishah can do to make her feel better. But I just need her to know that she's not by herself in this. I need her to understand that there's other mothers just like her. I'm at a loss, y'all. I'm at a straight loss for words because I just don't understand it. I don't get it. How are y'all cool with this? How are y'all okay? How are y'all okay with these babies getting killed, man? Like, I don't get it, man. Day after day, event after event, balloon release after balloon release, man. Like, news, media reports over. Everything just continue to go over and over, and it's continuing to happen. Like, the only solution to this that I could think of, is people stand up and take control. People know who's doing this, man. Y'all can't sit up here and tell me that somebody on my live or somebody on somebody's live or somebody's page don't know of somebody that's going out there to commit a crime that's going to involve a kid. It's lies. It's all fake and it's all phony. I know that there's people who knows what's going to occur. I just help me to understand, you guys. Help me to understand why is this happening. Who's gonna do something? Who is gonna be there for this mother now? Who's gonna help her? Like, where are they gonna go? Their house was shot up. Where are they gonna go now? You know, who's gonna stand in the gap for that family? Who's gonna be there? That same help, that same need that my family and I needed is what this mother is going to need, not only tonight, but for the rest of her life. Our life literally changes overnight, right before our eyes, and there's nothing we can do about it. There's nothing we can do about it. But my question to the city and everybody in it, what are y'all going to do different? Y'all can't sit up there and tell me that there's nothing nobody can do, when there's plenty. If we can gather up over 100 people to do an award ceremony, I know we can gather up, if not more people, to figure this out for our city, for our babies, man. For our baby. My youngest is 5 years old. She was 2 years old when her brother was shot and killed in front of her. Like, my baby still struggle every day. Like, it doesn't stop at the funeral, y'all. It don't end there. It's a continuing struggle, continuing fight to stay aboard, to stay afloat without losing your mind, man. Y'all, this can literally take somebody's mind, take somebody's whole life. Like, I don't think y'all get the seriousness of this, man. Like, we sit here and try to encourage one another through this as if it was our own babies, y'all. Like, we take this stuff to heart. We don't take this lightly. We don't take none of this lightly. And when I say we, I'm talking about us mothers who have buried our babies due to gun violence. We don't take none of this lightly. We take each and every homicide to heart, each and every shooting to heart. No matter the age of the person, we take it to heart, y'all. It's not like we could just turn our head and forget about it. It's not possible for us. Whether we want to be involved or not, it's impossible not to be involved, man. This is our city. There's no reason why my kids should still be scared at night. Still be scared throughout the day. My kids literally jump from arguments. Like, somebody start talking too loud, somebody start yelling, just commotion causes my kids to go into a straight emotional wreck. My youngest is 5, and I'm talking about my 8-year-old as well. Like, there's no reason, man. There's no reason why none of this should be going okay, because this family is going to need somewhere to go. This family is going to need that support. I mean, like, this goes far and beyond just the funeral, y'all. Once the funeral is over, everybody goes away. Everybody walks away, and everybody just goes back to their life while we sit here and try to figure out our life. While we sit here and try to figure out our life by ourselves with no type of support. I mean, I get the prayers, I get it, and it's all appreciated, but we need more than just prayer, y'all. It doesn't just end and stop with prayer, man. It takes action. It takes straight action to do what's need to be done in this city, and nobody's taking action. Everybody got everything to say. Everybody got their opinions and what they think and how they feel, and judging what had happened or why this happened. Y'all don't know the situations of these families, because I know in my situation, it wasn't us. We had nothing to do with it. My family ain't that family. Me, my sister, my husband, our children, we're not that family that involved in drugs. We're not that family that involved in drama. We're not that family that involved in any type of violence. So for this stuff to happen to us, for this stuff to come to our doorstep, isn't fair, and it just isn't right, and it isn't okay for nobody to pass judgment on anyone. Y'all don't know the situation. Y'all don't know what occurred. And now it's barely 2 weeks since little 8-year-old Brian was killed, and we right back here. We right back here, y'all. Like, how are y'all sitting up there being okay with this? I don't get why the city ain't in an uproar right now. I don't understand it. Like, everybody made noises. They made freaking flyers and backgrounds and all this kind of stuff for this award ceremony. Just blew me away. How fast and how much people supported this thing, and I'm not against it. Congratulations to everybody. Y'all deserve it. Especially coming from our community and Black African Americans, man. Like, salute y'all. But as quick as that came together, why can't we come together for these families? Why can't this thing be bigger than just that? Y'all have the resources to make things happen. Y'all have the resources to make things pop. I don't. I know I don't. So, but there's people that do. So if you can get over 100 to 200 people together for an award ceremony, I'm going to need you to do the same thing and have that same effect for us, for each and every one of us who lost our babies to this, man. It's just not fair, man. My son should have been graduating from 5th grade. My baby would have been a 6th grader this year. He would have been in middle school. My nephew would have been a 7th grader. They were freaking in the 3rd and 4th grade when they were killed. So y'all can't. I'm sorry. I can't understand it. I can't understand it, y'all. I can't freaking understand it. I'm going to add another mother. I don't care about, I don't want no type of nothing. I don't want people, I don't care for nobody, no sympathy, no pity. I don't care for none of that, man. I just need y'all to understand the hearts of a mother. I need y'all to understand the hearts of us. I need y'all to get what we're going through. I need y'all to comprehend and get it in y'all hearts and y'all minds what we are facing, man. This ain't for clout. This ain't for nothing. I just really need this city. I feel and I strongly believe if you guys understood, if y'all can feel just a little bit of what we go through every day, or a little bit of what we experience when stuff like this happen, of us reliving time after time what we experienced the night our baby was killed. This is the reason why I'm doing this live. I need y'all to understand. I need y'all to get I need y'all to understand what we're experiencing. I need y'all to understand what we are dealing with here. And I strongly feel if y'all get it, if your hearts begin to have the heart of one of us grieving mothers, then maybe, just maybe, something would change. This is bigger than justice for my son. This is bigger than justice for my nephew, y'all. It doesn't. What happens when they get justice? What happens next? Nothing. Nothing is happening. Nobody's doing anything but allowing it. Nobody's doing nothing, man. And I'm blown away by nobody's been moved by this. All these posts I see on social media, man, all these things that people say about these families, and they don't even know their story, man. It's just mind-blowing, man, and I don't get it. And I need y'all to get it. I need y'all to understand that this stuff hurts like hell. God. I need y'all to understand that this stuff hurts. I need you to understand that this stuff hurts. It's just not fair. It's just so not fair. It's just so not fair. Oh, God. It's just not fair at all. And oh, God. It's just not fair. It's just not fair. Oh, God. I was trying to add Crystal, but I don't think she's in the group. And Crystal is a mother who lost her son to gun violence. Actually, what occurred was her younger son got a hold of a gun. What occurred was her younger son got a hold of a gun and accidentally shot and killed his brother. And in this situation, in this house, there were guns everywhere due to the irresponsible actions of their father. Now she has to deal with her baby boy blaming himself for the death of his big brother, man. Imagine a 6-year-old blaming herself for accidentally shooting their brother. Man, what is wrong, y'all? Like, what needs to happen? What needs to happen, y'all? I don't know. I need to understand, what do y'all need from us as mothers? What do y'all need from us? What do y'all want us to do? Because I'm willing to do whatever it takes, y'all. Because I continue to express the fact that it's not just about justice for my baby. It's not about just justice for my nephew, y'all. Because I don't need this continuing to happen to families, man. Like, this is our next generation, and they've been taken out left to right. These are freaking kids, man. Do y'all know the size of a casket when you burying a baby? Do y'all I just need answers. I need answers. I need y'all to have a heart for us. I need y'all to have a heart for mothers and fathers. I need y'all to have a heart, because honestly, I don't feel that y'all do. I don't feel that this city even cares. I don't feel that nobody even halfway even give a damn about what we're going through, man. Y'all think because we're smiling, or y'all see us laughing, or trying to live life back into some sort of normal, y'all think because that happens and y'all see that everything's okay, and it's not, man. We struggling, y'all. We're literally struggling day to day of trying to figure life out again. Going to work is a struggle. Making breakfast, lunch, and dinner is a struggle, y'all. Like, I'm telling you, shopping is a struggle. Every part of our life is a struggle, man. Y'all may see us in the grocery stores. Y'all may see us out here and y'all think, oh, she looks okay, she's fine, y'all. And the reality of it all, we're not. We're not. We're like dying inside. For real. We're literally dying, because to have to face what we face, to have to deal with what we deal with, and endure this type of pain, y'all, it's way too much. It's just way too much. It's way too much. I'm literally at work and I get this news, man, and it just blew me away. Like, I immediately broke. People looking at me crazy, asking me, am I okay, and what's wrong? And I'm thinking to myself, I'm not okay, y'all. And something is wrong. It's something is wrong, and everybody should be affected. Why aren't y'all mad? Why aren't y'all crying? Why aren't y'all upset? I don't. like the sources, first of all, finding out how are they even getting access to these guns like this. How? Yeah, I know you can walk into a pawn shop and get them, and I heard rumors, I don't know truth, but rumors that people that are ex-army people are selling guns. Police officers are selling guns to people on the street. Like, how is this even getting through the cracks of the city? Like, how is this happening? How are city officials okay with this? Like, nobody should sleep tonight. Nobody should be able to sleep well tonight. Nobody should. There's no way, and I don't understand how anybody is sleeping good tonight. I don't understand. I don't get how. My heart is just so heavy and so broken. It's just so broken tonight. And my plan was to open up in prayer, y'all, and I don't even have the words. I don't even have the words. I don't know what to pray for. I don't know what I'm supposed to say. I don't even know how I'm supposed to feel. I just know that this has to stop. This has to stop, man. To watch when I watched the news interview with little Brian's friend, and that baby begged for this city to stop. This is an 8-year-old kid begging for this city to stop. And he said he was scared, y'all. He's scared to go outside. This is an 8-year-old kid saying he's scared to go outside because he think he's going to get killed. Like, come on, man. This is y'all kids. This can easily be y'all. Y'all are not exempt from this happening to y'all. I never in a million years thought or think that this would have happened to us, because we're not that family, man. We're not that family that's involved in this type of mess. So I would have never thought that this would happen to us. So please don't even think for a second that this couldn't happen to y'all. Like, we were at home, okay? We were at home. I can't stress that enough. We were at home where the kids thought they were safe, where they thought that they were okay. So this is why I need y'all to know and understand that y'all are not exempt from this happening. This is beyond me. This is beyond each and every one of us. This is beyond what we think. This is far more and greater and bigger than just a stupid balloon release, man. I ain't trying to hear nothing from these organizations about, well, do you want to set up a rally, or do you want to set up no, man, we don't need that. We need action. We need action, man. My 5-year-old can blow up a balloon and send one in the air. We don't need that stuff anymore. That's pointless. It's a waste. It's a freaking waste, y'all. Yes, Mr. Robert, like, they don't get it. And I think that's why they continue to go throughout life like it's not a bother. Oh, somebody was shot. Oh, that's sad, another kid was shot. And they continue to go on. It doesn't work like that with me anymore. And I will admit, before that, it always bothered me when something happened to a kid, and I would have little dreams and nightmares, but this time it's different. It hit way different. So it's no more of, oh, that's sad, and I'm going to pray for the family and move. It's no more of that for me. It's not like that for me anymore. I literally take each and every homicide personal. I literally feel like it just happened to me again. I don't know how much more I can express to you guys the feeling that I feel, but my chest begins to feel like it's caving in. I can't breathe. My mind is racing. I get hot. Like, I don't even know how to get y'all to understand what happens each and every time this stuff happens. Like, I literally lose it. So it's just not just regular. It's not just normal for me. It's not just something that I can just move on with my life with. I literally go through the entire 24 hours with this on my mind and heart. That is not okay, man. That is not healthy for me. That is not healthy for nobody. But this is my reality right now. And this is my life right now. And I have to take what it is and take it as it is and do my best to gain some type of something in it. Like, I don't even have the words. I don't even have the words, y'all. I just don't get it. And my goal and my purpose of going live tonight was to get to express to y'all my frustration, my hurt, and my anger, because I'm extremely upset. I'm beyond upset. And I just want y'all to have the heart of a grieving mother. Even if you ain't experiencing losing a child, I'm doing my best to get y'all to understand our hearts, where our hearts is, where our minds are. I'm trying to get y'all to understand us, period. This is my purpose and this is my reason for going live, because I'm thinking just maybe a little bit, if y'all begin to take it in, begin to soak in what we experiencing, to begin to try to imagine what life would be. And it's just as real as that. Imagine how life would be if this was you. Imagine it. Or can you think you will be able to live through this? Do you think you'll be able to go back to work? Do you think you'll be able to wake up in the morning and get your children dressed? The children, your remaining children. Like the other day, when I went to the emergency room, I was asked, when I went to the emergency room, the doctor asked me, the nurse asked me, how many living children do I have? I literally broke in that woman's face. She don't know what happened to me. I didn't go into the emergency room letting everybody know what happened to my baby and my nephew. So when she asked that question, I immediately broke, because I didn't know how to answer. I didn't know how to answer. So just little stuff like that is what we experience, man. When people say, hey, how many kids do you have? Or anything like little stuff like that affects us in a major way. So I need you people to not only try to have the heart of a grieving mother, but try to comprehend and understand the sensitivity of the questions and the stuff that we experience every day. Every single day. It's not one day that goes by that we don't experience some type of hurt from the death of our babies. Like, I'm so sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to get y'all to understand. And I need y'all to take action. I need y'all to take action. I need y'all to take action. I'm so sorry, y'all. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I appreciate everybody for listening. I do. But from this moment forward, y'all, please try to understand us. From this moment forward, please take action. When you see something happening, or when you know of something happening, stop it. Man, you have to have a bold heart, man. God has not given us the spirit of fear, so we have to have a bold heart when coming into a situation or seeing something happening right before our eyes, man. Like, I know that there's people like, it's not, this is not gangster. Like, this ain't, you weak. Anytime that you shoot up a house unknowingly that there's kids in there, you don't know who's behind those walls. Like, you don't know. So you're weak, man. That don't make you gangster at all. Like, that's against the code. Like, none of that is okay. Like, when did it ever be okay for somebody to kill a baby, man? Why is that okay? My mind is blown away. I don't have the words. I'm broken. I'm so broken. Y'all just please lift up that family tonight in prayer, in genuine, sincere, powerful prayer. Continue to keep Brian's mother and father in prayer. Continue to keep our family in prayer. Continue to keep each and every one of my sisters who lost their children. Continue to keep us all in prayer. Fast if you have to, y'all. Maybe we need that challenge to fast for our city. We need to fast and pray for our city, y'all. Because there's a demonic spirit over our city. It has to stop. It has to stop. I don't know what else to say. I don't know what else to do. I just appreciate everybody. I appreciate everybody who's listening, and I'm just asking y'all to support us. To support us, y'all. And when I say support, get up off your behinds and run to the aid of that family, man. Where are these people gonna live? Where are these people? We didn't have nowhere to go once our house was shut up, y'all. We didn't have nowhere to go, and we definitely weren't going back to that house. So I need you guys to take action. Come together. There's resources, and I know people know somebody that can help this family tonight and throughout the rest of their lives. I'm not asking for anything for us. I don't even care. I don't need y'all to give us anything. But for this family, for Brian's family, take action. Take action. All them 100 people that came together for that award ceremony, come together for these families, man. Come together for these families, man. I just can't believe that there's babies shot tonight, man. Barely 2 weeks from when Brian was killed. 8-year-old Brian was just killed barely 2 weeks ago, and we're back here, man. We're back here burying another kid. Why? Why? This city has completely lost their mind. There's some demonic spirit over this city, and it has to be cast down. It has to flee, y'all. And I truly believe that we have to pray and fast for our city, man. Straight up. Pray and fast for our city. I don't care if it's you doing it for an hour. I don't care if you're doing it from 6 to 6. I don't care if you're doing it in the morning, noon, or night, but we definitely have to take heed and pray and fast for our city. We're in desperate need of prayer and fasting, because it doesn't just stop there. It doesn't just stop there. And I'm going to end it with that. Y'all can pray and fast whenever y'all want to. Y'all don't have to do it when I say do it. Do it when God puts it on your heart, but do it in sincerity. Do it in sincerity, and have the families in your heart when you do it. Not only pray for our families and in our city, but please pray for KCPD as well. Please, it's a lack of police officers and detectives in our city, and there's so many homicides. I can understand why there's not enough. There are homicides literally back to back. There's not enough detectives to cover each and every homicide, and I'm quite sure there's probably detectives with more than one caseload on their desk. So my thing is, we have to support KCPD as well, man. We can't be judging them and saying that they're lazy and they're not doing anything. And I once was that one saying that, but we can't do that because it's not just them, man. It starts with us. This is our city. This is our city. We the one have to take control. We the one have to take action. And I'm asking and I'm pleading that somebody stand with me, stand with Charity, stand with Crystal, stand with Christine, man. Like little DJ, man. Like, I don't get it. This baby was riding with his dad to wherever they was going, not thinking anything, and he was killed, man. Thinking about little Marcus. Marcus was 3 years old when he was killed. He was 3 years old in 2017. May the 12th, 2017, 3-year-old Marcus Hayslip III was shot and killed in the backseat of his car, his daddy's car, on their way to power play. A 3-year-old baby killed. For what? For what, y'all? Like, straight up, for what? I'm so sick of crying. I'm so sick of pleading and begging this city to do something. Somebody has to do something. Oh, God. Freaking head is spinning. I don't have all the baby's pictures, but the ones I do have, I'm going to share. And then I'm still going to speak on. Miss Teresa, I'm going to have to call you back, sweetheart. But Amariana. So the other day I was riding down the street with some family, and my auntie was like, that's the house that little boy was killed. And I was like, and I just was stuck. All I could do was stand there and look at that house and think, oh my God, that was the house that Amarion was shot and killed. And this baby was 3 years old. He was 3 years old, y'all. This was literally a baby shot and killed. No justice for this baby yet. No justice. No justice for Smoothie. I don't get it. How can y'all look at these babies and just go on with y'all life like nothing never happened? I don't understand it, and I pray and ask you guys to share. And this is the city. Princess. Angel. Angel Hooper. Remember, she was killed at the 7-Eleven. And the sad part is there's so many other babies. There's no reason why I should have all these pictures. I'm going to leave this one up for a little bit so you guys, if you can see it, can read his story. But he was killed Father's Day weekend. A few months before my son and my nephew was killed. Nobody's in jail behind this. Nobody. And little Marcus, who I was just talking about, he was in his car seat, strapped in like a 3-year-old supposed to, and was shot and killed, man. Nobody's in jail. Nicole, nobody's in jail. Nobody's in jail, and then they actually mocking this baby's name. Like, I done read so much stuff on social media regarding McCole and people disrespecting this baby. Like, how are y'all able to do that? I don't understand. DJ. Little DJ. He's actually buried literally steps away from my son. His grave and my son's grave is in the same perimeter, like literally steps away from each other. So every time I go see my baby, I go see DJ and I go see Marcus. Everybody's in the same area, so it doesn't just stop with my son. It doesn't. All these pictures, y'all, of these babies. And there's so many more pictures. I just grabbed the ones that were, because I would be all night digging up pictures of these babies. And of course, my nephew and my son, nobody's in jail. Nobody. Nobody's in jail, y'all. Please share this live. And please take heed to what I'm saying. And do your best to try to pick a day to pray and fast for our city. In the name of Jesus. Thank you guys. And again, please share this live. And please take action.